Well, we warmed up. If you're outside today, you probably felt that. The temperature really started to surge after 2 o'clock. And in some cases, 90-degree temperatures were reached in the 4 o'clock hour and in the 5 o'clock hour. Now, that's the big story today, obviously. It will be the big story again tomorrow, 90-degree temperatures. What you're looking at here on my weather site that I own and operate and maintain, portlandweather.com, the metro temperatures, these were 5:30 updates this afternoon, showing PDX at 90, Salem at 88, Vancouver at 90 degrees. And I'll show you all of the map. There's Hillsborough 91, Troutdale 90, Scappoose 91, McMinnville 90. So kind of a mixed bag of upper 80s to 90, 91 across much of the area. I will tell you this 90-degree temperature, I'm not positive if we reach that. My weather site, the observations that we pull at the half hour sometimes are rounded differently by the National Weather Service, meaning maybe it was 89.4. So I'm not sure if we hit 90 officially or not. That climate report that will be official comes out at 7:30 this evening. If we made it to 90, today would become the 25th such day. And full confidence to me that tomorrow will be at least 2 degrees hotter. The modeling for Portland did predict 90 today, is predicting 93 tomorrow. So, and then after that, we probably start to cool down. I think most of us will stay in the 80s once we get into Saturday. So let me go ahead and show you my 7-day. Pretty simple stuff. Tonight, clear, 59, tomorrow, 94. We had some east breezes in the gorge, but for the most part, they didn't amount to much. I think the peak gust out in east, not widespread, but in parts of East Multnomah and East Clark County, are going to be no more than about 20 miles per hour this afternoon. Most of us had calm conditions. Anyway, tomorrow, light winds overall, sunny everywhere. The coast could have some morning fog, but otherwise the sun will come out. 94 degrees in Portland. There's a slight cool off Saturday, 88. A partly cloudy 83 degrees Sunday. So now that's very noticeable. That's going to be much more comfortable throughout the day. I have taken out the rain chance on Monday. Now I'm showing partly cloudy skies and 77. What I'm liking right now, I'm going to show you this in a moment, but what I'm liking is rain developing during the day Tuesday, probably not until the PM hours, but the best chance of rain here in the valley being Tuesday overnight, showers lingering and then ending Wednesday morning. And then after that, we go dry Thursday up to 80 degrees. And right now it looks like we would be pretty comfortable on Friday and the following Saturday. So that's that update. I do want to go ahead, since tomorrow is Friday, let me just pull up my coast page. So here's the coast. Again, these are 5 o'clock numbers. Astoria 75, Lincoln City 71, Newport right down here in Quinte Bay 67 degrees. There have been some 80-degree temperatures at the beach. There's Tillamook, Seaside may have reached 80 degrees. Tomorrow morning, the forecast for the North Coast, Cannon Beach, Seaside, Astoria, becoming sunny after some early fog and low clouds, about 76. Mostly sunny, 71 Saturday. Partly sunny skies, but still dry on Sunday and maybe still hitting 70 in some spots. I wouldn't, slight chance of showers Monday. Okay. I really like a rain chance on Tuesday and then into Wednesday, but that's the coast page on my weather map. Okay. I want to go ahead and get into some of these models, and let's talk about the rain chances next week. So far, we're in mid-September and we've had 3 100ths of an inch of rain. Typically, September starts to turn the page, and mostly in the back half of the month, our average is picking up about 1.5 inches. It doesn't look like we're going to do that, but maybe some things will change and we will. So this is the American GFS model. This is Monday afternoon. And notice nice colors up in here with some soaking rains coming up into parts of Vancouver, BC. But mostly staying along the coast and up in the Gulf of Alaska. This does print out some light manageable rainfall Monday afternoon, Astoria, Long Beach, and maybe you folks up in Cowlitz County. I don't think this is true. I think Monday, at least inland areas away from Astoria and Long Beach, will be completely dry. But you can see there's definitely a weather system approaching right there. So let me go ahead and play this. So remember, Tuesday afternoon, I like some rain chances. Now, Tuesday afternoon, now, not much. Still showing most of the rain well to our north. We're talking up into Canada. It shows 6 100ths of an inch in Astoria, 2 100ths of an inch in Portland, nothing down in Salem. No, I think this is underdone. Again, right now, I like when I looked at several miles, chances of some major rainfall developing Tuesday afternoon into Tuesday night. Now, there's a little bit more rain as I play this into Wednesday morning, but not much. Mainly 5/100ths of an inch or less inland, and maybe a tenth of an inch around Astoria, with the best chance of rain still being up here. And that absolutely will be true. This weather system I'm tracking will mostly be up to our north, but I think these light amounts have an absolute chance to be a tenth of an inch in Portland. I think we have a chance to see a quarter of an inch of rain in the Cascades around Mount Hood. We still have that fire burning near the Bull Run reservoir for drinking water, so that would be good news. So anyway, Tuesday afternoon into Wednesday morning, I like that we get something, hopefully more than what this model is showing. Here's the upper level pattern, by the way, that we're dealing with. So today we were some of us hit 90, some of us didn't. 585 high right here, centered over. So you can see the ridging contouring up into our area. And I'm just going to play this through. So I mentioned tomorrow, I mean, the pressure heights are about the same. There's a 585 high. It starts to move a little bit off to the east. So Eastern Oregon temperatures will actually be warmer than they were today. I think here on the west side will be the same to slightly warmer. Still a warm air mass at the coast. And then Saturday, remember, we take the edge off of the heat. But look what happened to the ridge. It's all the way over into Wyoming and Montana. So we're definitely starting to cool off on Saturday. So I think we could still be well up into the 80s, but maybe at 88 degrees, I'm too hot. So we'll see. This gives us a pressure height of about 580 Saturday afternoon. Here's this little trough on Sunday that swings to our north. It's enough to influence us by giving us a bit of an increase of a cooling marine flow. So Sunday's high 80, 83. I've taken out the rain chance on Monday. There's a system passing well to the north. That's why that rain chance is gone. This is Tuesday morning coming up. We're watching this trough up here. I still think we're dry. As I play this into the afternoon, see, now it's starting to come. We're getting increasing cloud cover later in the day, at least a chance of a shower. Let's see what the pressure heights are. 585, 582, 579, 576. Yeah. So we're north of the 576 line. So it's at least pressure tendency possible that we pick up some light rain. Now watch this dark blue color. That's the core of the cold air loft and the trough. Here it comes into Wednesday morning. It's mostly dropping across eastern Washington with a little bit more energy from the Cascades off across central and eastern Oregon. But I think we're going to be really unlucky if we don't get at least a tenth of an inch. And maybe, as I mentioned, we get upwards of a quarter of an inch of rain on the east side out toward the Cascades. Could be more inland than we see at the beach. And then Wednesday afternoon, now that trough is moving over into Idaho, I think any shower chance comes to an end. You can see some ridging that comes in Thursday. So that's dry, a sunny day that probably gets up to about 80 degrees. Right now, I show Friday being dry. I will tell you the modeling for that weekend looking forward right now is kind of all over the board. Some models have been biting on rain and then it kind of goes away, then they bite on it again. So let's say a week from this weekend, the forecast is just uncertain. So again, just to kind of recap what we had. Maybe as warm as 94 tomorrow, at least 91, 92 tomorrow. A little bit cooler on Saturday, 88 could be too warm. Talked about Sunday cooling off, Monday staying dry, and we talked about the rain chances. I do want to quickly show you Hurricane Lee. Here it is on the satellite picture. The National Hurricane Center now has downgraded this wind speed-wise to 85 miles per hour. That's a Category 1 storm. Remember, last week on one point, this was a monster Category 5 hurricane. Had 165 mile per hour sustained winds with gusts upwards of about 200 miles an hour. It's crazy. So it's good to see that it's weakened. You can see the cloud shield right now is staying offshore from the Carolinas, offshore from Virginia, offshore from New York. Clouds are starting to get close to that Cape Cod in Massachusetts, just kind of sticking out. This is going to be kind of small, but I think you can see it here. The track that still goes due north, and sometime it looks like as early as Saturday evening, this storm weakens from a Category 1 hurricane to a tropical storm, makes landfall somewhere near the Maine border or just to the east of the United States mainland. The forecast for the state of Maine, that could be the most hit, if you will, isn't bad. It shows inland wind gusts generally of tropical storm force winds, gusts to about 50, 55 miles per hour, and some heavy rain bands. Of course, beach flooding and erosion from a high tide is certainly a concern that's being monitored and warned about all the way down through the Massachusetts and Cape Cod coastline. So that's the latest on Hurricane Lee. All right. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Again, the 7-day I showed you, that is my weather site, portlandweather.com. And for now, I'll wish you a pleasant day. We'll see what the official high ends up being today, and we'll see if we make it up to 94 in Portland tomorrow. All right. Have a good night.